So 3 things. 1, sorry for not making videos recently. I've had a couple people reach out through Instagram asking me, hey, when are you gonna launch your next video? I guess a couple people do enjoy them, so I'm doing something right. 2, I was on vacation. Look at that. Best shirt ever. Went to Florida, went to Disney, went to the beach, got a little tan, got sunburn. It hurt. 3, we are talking about today's topic. What is an appraisal? And please understand everything and anything about it. Before you list your home, before you go out and buy a home, you need to understand what an appraisal is and how that can affect your transaction, because really right now, a seller's market, appraisal just sucks the life out of everyone. So yeah. The seller wants to make top dollar while the buyer wants to pay less. And the rest of us, me, the other agent, loan officer, the attorney, we're all hanging back, keeping our fingers crossed until we know what the home appraised for. Now you might be thinking, what's an appraisal? A home appraisal is an unbiased estimate of the true or fair market value of what a home is worth. All lenders order an appraisal during the mortgage loan process so that there is an objective way to assess the home's market value and ensure that the amount of money requested by the borrower is appropriate. It's really the best way to keep home values in check and from inflating pricing in a real estate market. As a buyer and a seller, it's important to understand what a home appraisal is and how it can affect the purchase or the sale of your home. I've seen transactions fall apart in its final moments because the buyer and seller couldn't come up with an agreement of how to handle the difference between the appraised value and the contract price. On both sides, it's important to set the proper expectations on day 1. The last thing you want to do is for your clients to spend their time and money on inspections, earnest funds, and a week later you tell them that it was all for nothing thanks to the appraisal coming in short. To keep things simple, sellers will expect the buyer to pay the difference between the home appraisal and the contract price. The opposite could be said in a buyer's market. The seller would drop the price to the appraised value. Your agent should list homes and submit offers as close to the appraised value as possible. However, depending on the market conditions, it can differ. Now you may be wondering what determines the appraised value. A certified appraisal will compare a home to comparable homes in the area which have sold recently, also known as comps. These comps should be similar homes and hyper-local as possible. We're talking the same style home, bedroom count, bathroom count, subdivision, schools, as much similarity as possible. The most recent sales are key for accuracy, and home values fluctuate depending on what time of year it is, so timelines of these comps are also important as well. And if we're in the rural areas where comps are really not that easy, for example, we don't have those cookie cutter homes within, those big subdivisions, we may have to widen the range, whether it be distance or timeline. So now that you have a better understanding of what an appraisal is and why it's an essential part of a real estate transaction, please prepare for it. Before you're first showing or listing your home, have that conversation of how a hiccup in appraisal can affect your transaction. It can affect your purchase if you're trying to sell too. So what if you require those proceeds in order to purchase your next home? What if you're upgrading your home as your family grows? If you require the contract price and you cannot afford the flexibility as a seller, you really can't sell your house now, can you? You'd have nowhere to live. So once again, prepare as best as you can. I have this conversation with all of my clients as I value everyone's time. So I know this video was short and sweet. However, I just wanted to get one out there as appraisals is a hot topic right now. Homes are being sold way above appraisal price and people are paying the difference out of pocket. So understanding how an appraisal may possibly affect your real estate transaction, it is important to plan ahead of time to make sure that you can overcome those obstacles. As of right now in this seller's market, sellers are expecting buyers to pay the difference. And if they have multiple offers on the table, they're just gonna go to someone that will pay the difference. So since I made this video nice, short, and sweet, be sure to look out for my next video. I've got some people asking me about how today's market is and what they can do to overcome a lot of the objections that they may potentially have. I know a lot of people who are holding off on buying because they're afraid to pay top dollar. So I think that's gonna be a conversation I'm gonna have next, and how right now is really the time to buy. If you have questions on that, please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you can, because it does help the channel, and I will see you on the next video.